Let's return to our top story of the House of Representatives calling for investigation into the xenophobic attacks in South Africa and complicity of the SA government. Joining me live is Babajimi Benson. He is Chairman, House of Reps Committee on Defense and sponsor of the motion to investigate the recurring xenophobic attacks. Well, lawmakers are talking tough. What gives that strong impression about complicity of the South African government in all of this?
Yes, good evening, viewers. I'm talking about willful blindness here. The South African government seems to have turned a blind eye to the dastardly acts and the unfriendly nature of its citizens. We expect them to come in bolder terms, to be able to speak out and condemn the illegal actions of the South African citizens. They've committed arson, they've committed kidnapping, they've killed, they've maimed, they've destroyed. They've been very brutal to citizens of Nigeria and citizens of other African countries. No country should sit down and take that dastardly behavior from a sister country, a country that we have helped, not in single terms, but in multiple ways. A country that we starved ourselves to help gain independence. They turn back and they deal ruthlessly with our citizens. You know, it's very unacceptable, and it goes against many international law and conventions. So I'm condemning their willful blindness, willfully closing their eyes as if they don't know what is happening. And they should do a lot more in paying reparations and making the citizens whose assets, whose lives have been lost, get adequate and appropriate compensation.
All right. So how long does the Committees on Diaspora and Foreign Affairs have to submit the report? And how far are lawmakers willing to go in protecting the interests of Nigerian nationals in South Africa?
Yes, I mean, the Constitution of Nigeria says security and welfare of the citizens are paramount. You know, the citizens can be in Australia, they can be anywhere. So we've given them 4 weeks. One of the things is also said to do is a lot of the government has done the right thing. A lot of Nigerians have been evacuated back to the country. I commend Mr. President. I commend the Minister of Foreign Affairs. I commend my sister, Abike Dabiri, for doing the yeoman's job. But their assets they left behind must be valued. The lives and properties lost, there must be compensation and ensure reparation for the family, for losing properties, for losing loved ones. So we must be able to sit down, engage the services of asset valuers, the people like that, to have a position and have a documentation on what we want back from the South Africans.
All right. And when you talk about assets, you know, we talk about those who are in South Africa legally, and also that talks about perhaps those who are illegal migrants in the country. How do you hope to strike a balance and show that Nigeria is actually fighting, you know, a good fight, a justiciable fight?
I mean, in law, there's what you call unjust enrichment. Even if you go into a country illegally, if you set up a business that is viable, yes, and you're repatriated for whatever reason or not, it's unfair for that country to unjustly gain the sweat of your hands. So those who even have stayed in South Africa illegally still have a cause of action to get reparation. The ones who have been legitimate, who have been there, have also been sent back. So they have a clear case of injustice, and they also need to be compensated appropriately as well.
All right, then. Babajimi Benson is Chairman, House of Reps Committee on Defense, and he sponsored the motion to investigate recurring xenophobic attacks and alleged role of the SA government in the xenophobic attacks in the country against Nigerian and African nationals. Thank you so much for insight shared on TVC News at 7.
Thank you very much. Thank you.